All right, welcome into video number 22 in our Mediocre Risk series. My name's Ryan. I play as Wade Fujita, or the white player in this game. Always classic fixed and always mediocre play. I do my best, of course, but it is just so-so. I'm currently ranked somewhere around 21.5, so it's pretty good ranking, but still think mediocre. So we got blizzards here. What other settings do we have? Fixed, expert bots, automated. We do have some blizzards, and we only have 5 players, one of whom is a bot. So, playing as white, obviously North America would be a draw, but I suspect black is going to go up there. Oh man, that's a 1-point North America. Ooh-wee. Do I want to invest? I don't think I do. I think I want to wait until everyone else fights it out. I don't have a good place to take a card, though. I guess I could take the bot out here and then pull back to Egypt and kind of just wait for everybody else. No, yellow is going to try and clear out South America here. I really want to wait for black to decide where they're going to put those 5 troops that they get, because they've already got 9 up here. If they get up to 14, that's going to be a formidable opponent. So it looks like yellow has decided they want to go for Europe. Interesting enough. We'll see what the bot does. Where does the bot want to go for? One would assume South America, although they do have this 5 up here in Greenland. Are they going to hit one of my 3s? That really stinks. No, they're not. Please don't hit one of my 3s. Oh, they went towards Europe. But now it's going to hit a 3. They only took 1 troop out of it, though, so I guess that's not the end of the world. Would have been much nicer if they... all right, so what I'm going to do is take Greenland with these troops as my card, and then it sets me up to go in either direction. I'm also going to move these guys back. So if people want to fight over South America, they're more than welcome to do that. So let's see what black decides to do. Did I scare him off North America? Oh, he put all his troops in Japan? That's an interesting play. Gotta make sure that nobody else has bought it out here. All right, so take the card in South America. All the troops in Japan. So we're consolidating there. Maybe he doesn't want North America. I guess I should make a play next time to move out of the way and see if he'll leave. Because I would be happy to take a 1-point hold North America. Green's going to run his troops out. Or green. That's red. We don't have green in this game. So red's running troops out. So I guess maybe I use my 6 to take the bot out. And I just see what... All right, so yellow's putting in down here. They're definitely coming south. But there's some... Kind of looks like black wants out. They didn't put any troops in. The bot didn't add any troops in there. So yeah, I guess what I'm going to do is put my troops in here. I want to use this 3 to take the bot out. And then I'm going to go back this way and see if black wants to leave or not. No, I'm actually going to use fortify out to here so that 4 is a little more accessible. And we'll see what's happening with this game. The bot's been diminished pretty significantly, but still in Europe. All right, black's decided they want to stay. But they still didn't put more troops in there, which is interesting. I mean, I could turn in and take them out. And that would be not the end of the world. I wonder if yellow is going to move these troops out of Middle East and I can get out of Africa that way. I want to try to not commit too many troops to North America until I see what Black is actually planning to do, because they keep putting it in Japan, presuming they're going to wait for whatever struggle goes on over here. Right, so they're taking South America and guarding. They didn't really give me a good option unless this bot takes out the 3, which would be lovely. Looks like that's going to happen. Let's hope everybody loses in this one. Ugh, still a 3 there, which is not ideal. What do I do at this point? I could use the 4 to take a 1. I can get these 5s out of Africa. I'm afraid that yellow is going to come after me. But I think what I'm going to do is just put in up here, keep this guy alive for the moment, keep my options open, and see what Black does to follow up. Because that is the big question. I do have an early turn in. So if I want to wipe out North America, I'll be able to do it. It'd be a weak hold, but there's really not anyone in a position to come after me. Oh, so now Black is putting it in North America. They want to make a little bit of a fight out of it. Or not. No, they decided not to. All right, so, and they took out the red player, which means it definitely behooves me to put in and just kind of go all in up there without having a huge fight for it. Red turned in quick. And does that mean they bought it? No. I don't know why they would turn in so early. Are they worried about Black taking them out? Black is way over there. Yellow could come after me for sure. But it would be difficult for them to do that and would definitely open them up to somebody else. They'd have to go through a decent amount of. I got to hope the bot turns in, is what I got to hope for, and not in a point where they'll go after my 7. That would be ideal. Or if yellow turned in now and then kept things low. Like if they turned in for 4 the way red did, that would be really helpful for me. So here's the bot. What is the bot going to do? They got 6, so that's probably not enough to roll my 7. So that actually is going to give me a little bit of cover when I take this continent. Assuming they don't roll my 7. Oh, they did put a 4 up there, though. So the question is, do I try to take... Well, they just turned in, so there's only 1 card. Yeah, so my move is my move. It's the same no matter what. We definitely take this out. Hit the big one earlier. We take the continent that we get a 1-point hold on, and we take Iceland to give us some more leverage. And then yellow can come at me, but they have to hit pretty hard on the next turn. And that kind of makes them a little vulnerable. And I've still got 9 troops off of my main stack. I've got others to reinforce over here, so I can take cards on other parts of the board and continue to reinforce. So really, if yellow doesn't hit me this turn, I'm going to have that established. And yeah, that would really be crippling. I mean, even if they have 20, 30, could they get to 30, 35 on this 17? It would not be the greatest thing in the world for them to do that. Black stuck over on the other side with red. So really, I mean, it's up to what yellow does. If yellow can turn it on 4 and they know enough to come after me, that'll happen. We've got a cat sighting. If you want to see my cat, I know he's shown up on a couple of other things. I'm not copying Pete, I promise. This cat is 12, 13 years old. I've had him around a long time. Um, he's not super friendly and he doesn't like risk, so he just comes by for a few minutes every morning and says hello. All right, so Red's now decided to take their continent, although that's really setting Black up to turn in and take them out. But we will see if Yellow wants Africa or if Yellow realizes that this is the time they have to come after me. So if they turn in here and they get a big trade and they come shooting right at Iceland, I mean, that's the move. And it looks like they're not turning in. And they took my 5 out, which is not the smartest thing in the world. I mean, obviously, I would have rather had the 5, but what did they lose on that? They only lost 1 taking my 5, so I guess that was a good play. The bot is going to be wanting to come after me and maybe even trying to block me in a little bit here. Um, there's not a ton they're going to be able to do about that, and it's going to set me up to be able to take the bot out at some point. They still can't turn in. I don't need to be up that far, so we're going to leave 20 there. I am going to actually take the 2 out. I know that that's not the smartest move in the world. I lost 2 doing it, but um, I want to make sure that I'm bringing all the troops out to protect Iceland here. I've got the little bit of guard from Pink, and they're not able to trade in yet, so presumably Black was waiting till Red got taken out of Africa to try to make this, emergence. But the problem now is that Black is sitting on 5 cards with 23 troops. And if somebody wanted to take them out, that would be pretty lucrative. The only thing is, none of us are really in a position to do it. So Black is probably going to survive, probably get some troops, and then I would think go after Red. Although that's a very difficult position to be in. Ooh, they turned in again? What happened there? They just got 8 to start with. Oh, right. They didn't trade in the last time, so they're trading in this time to take Africa. Now we see what the bot thinks about that, whether the bot decides to break them, which would be interesting. Is the bot just not taking cards? Well, that's even better for me, honestly. Yeah, so we're going to put a few troops in up there. We got 6 more. So I think I'm going to take Yellow out of their exterior position. Only lost a couple doing that. So now we've got some troops set up if and when the bot does take some more cards that we can go after them. We don't have a turn in on 3. Black's getting a big turn, so presumably they're going to take Red out and be real weak sitting in. Oh, they got a good roll on that one for sure. What was the big roll? They hit 13 to take out 22. So that's going to set them up in pretty good shape here. I'm getting a +5. Yellow's now getting a +5, but I've got an 11 troop advantage on them. So now they're setting up the guard. Oh, I don't know why you wouldn't keep that guard in place. They really just want the big stack for some reason. Um, guess we'll see. Bot's not taking cards, so there's no reason to take the bot out. We'll just keep letting them get strong and be a kind of a barrier to anybody coming after me, which is fascinating. So at this point, I don't see a ton of reason. I guess I should put a few troops up here. But like for the most part, I want to keep my separate army going on. We're going to move into Europe though. Bring it a little closer together. But I don't see any reason to big stack it just yet. I can get a small trade in. I can save it for one more turn and hope to get the cannon. Is black going to try and take Asia? That seems silly. The problem is I think yellow sees me as the biggest threat, which is right. I want them to be fighting black. And so I'm hopeful that the bot... Right, so yellow's moved that direction, which is good. Maybe keeping Ukraine with this nice stack here is helpful. Right, so it looks like the bot is going to actually take a card here. Question is, did they then... Oh, they attacked right into Africa. That was the perfect spot. So we have a trade we're not going to use. I'm going to add another 5 up here to the big stack because I want to make sure I'm protected. And then what do I want to do? I want to make it harder to kill the bot, but I don't want to get in a spot where they are coming after me with their big stack. So we're going to take this spot out, move back to Ukraine. I'm not going to kill guard because, see, if I move into Central Europe here and the bot can turn in on 3, they're going to make this 11 bigger than my 14, and there's a potential they hit that and take that out, which is the last thing I want to have happen. They've already broken the yellow bonus. It's going to give yellow some incentive to take them out. Yellow's already going to turn in, and maybe he skips that and hits right for my 35, which would be what he should do. But whether it's what he will do or not is the question. So he's going after them. He's going to get a second turn in, and then maybe he hits me here because he's going to still have an advantage, and he's just going to leave black for later. Yeah, maybe that's the thought. So he hits the 18. He's going to take North America out entirely. Okay. So do I have a big trade? I do not. That kind of stinks. So black is going to essentially be able to come in after us if I don't do anything about it. So I think my plan is to just take yellow out down here and sit in his spot, and we'll have essentially traded positions for no good reason, and then see what black decides to do about it. Hit down there, leave the 3, hit up here, and then I'll sit here with 10. I mean, yellow did what yellow should have done. That was the right move. They should have done it much earlier. Would have been much less costly for them. We don't have a bot anymore. Now we decide if black's going to break me or if black's going to see them as a threat and go after yellow. Or is black just going to try to take Asia and double hold it? Because they really could do that if they wanted to. No, he's going to go after yellow. So this is best case scenario for me. He's also going to come break me, which is interesting. Oh, and he left a yellow. All right, so he's hoping yellow can turn in again and is mad at me. He's going to take North America. He's guarding a yellow kill. That's pretty interesting. But yellow is mad at black now, so that's good. What we want to do is, I guess, take as many territories away from black as we can. We should at least take the continent back, right? So we'll do, I guess, we want to break it up a little bit. No, we didn't even get a good roll. Well, that stinks. And we'll see what black's going to do here. They've got too many troops. I was hoping to take one more from them, but they're going to get a nice big stack. Presumably he's going to want to break me again. Oh, and he's turning in. Ooh. Yeah, I was hoping to get one more territory out of him because then he would have lost one troop. He's going to try to take yellow out and use those 4 cards to come after me. So I've gotten second place in this game, it looks like, because of the way yellow handled it. I don't know how good black is. Araxis seems like someone who knows what they're doing, and I'm going to have a distinct disadvantage here because I don't even have a trade on 4. So yeah, I mean, this is just death. Defeated yellow. They're going to turn in. Presumably, oh, they didn't get to turn in. Okay. Well, I will get to go break some stuff, I guess. But not North America. So we're going to leave that locked. And we'll go this direction. We want to get them down as many as we can without letting any of their things get opened. I don't think it's going to matter. It's just an inevitability, but got them down under 24. If I can survive to turn it, I have another crappy trade. Yeah, so this is definitely a second place for me. I don't know what I could have done different. I guess in the comments you could see if there was some time that I should have done something different. If I didn't really have the, I guess I had the chance to take the bot out earlier. I'm not sure that that would have mattered. I think if I had gone after yellow, it would have been the same result. As yellow coming after me, I feel like I had to take North America when I did. You didn't want black to turn in and put some troops inside you. Maybe taking nothing, but I didn't really have the start to do nothing. So, I mean, I'm happy with second place. Hopefully this will help the rating a little bit. And this is, I believe, video 22, right, in the Mediocre Risk series. Glad for you to step in and see. Ugh, black was a beginner. That stinks. So I might not have even added any ranking points at all. I don't remember where it was. 21,438. That's probably pretty level. But I'll see you all next time for more Mediocre Risk.